Okay, so personalization is the main thing that gets you the replies. It gets you the responses. It gets the user to take the action that you want them to take. Okay, so personalization, the goal is to get read and get responded to. Now, what is personalization? We've discussed it in the past. Some people also call it first lines, but personalization basically is writing one line about their business or their awards or about them that makes them realize that you've actually done your homework and you're not just someone who's spamming them. Okay, because spam emails are just filtered out by the email service providers anyway, and what use is sending out emails if you're not getting responses? And also it establishes the initial rapport, because these people don't know you, right? You're reaching out to them. Why should they listen to you? Personalization makes that happen, right? Do not send an email if you don't have a name or a personalization. Just stop doing the cold email titans program, because it's not going to work. There are tens of people telling you and showing you in black hat forums and other websites. Everybody's an expert on YouTube, but nobody has done the kind of stuff that we've done behind the scenes with email marketing. We've updated. We own 2 of the biggest email web properties in the world. We've updated it every single day for almost 8 years. That's a lot of consistency, a lot of Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays put into just updating the websites. And the best in the email marketing space, they use our web properties to sell traffic if they have an email traffic or solo ads business. So we have a very unique advantage when it comes to email marketing. And I'm telling you, if you're doing cold email, if you cannot personalize your emails, stop doing it. Right now, you have this document that I've also prepared for you, so you can click on this. You'll have to click on the screwed up, but let me load that back up. Scroll to the right section, make sure it's 125. Okay, so you can access the document by clicking here and then clicking on personalization ideas. I've also mentioned it here, but just in case you want to copy it to your drive, click on file, make a copy, and copy it into your drive, right? So what you can talk about, case studies they've done, awards and accomplishments they've gotten, and I will show you a sheet where we talk about good personalizations and bad personalizations. But testimonials from clients, recent awards, interviews, podcasts, and their company websites and what they stand for are some of the ideas that you can write about in personalization sentences, right? Now, rules for personalization is, the number one rule is it mustn't be something that is not generic. And if you use that line or the personalization of the first line, it should be such that it cannot be used for anybody else in the world. It just wouldn't make sense to them. And when we take a look at the examples, it's going to be amply clear what I mean by that, right? And it also must fit in with the salutation. So it should always read the flow when they read it should be okay. It shouldn't be abrupt sentences. Let me just open this up so that it makes more sense. So let's discuss this first, right? It must be something that is that cannot be used for anybody else in the world. Okay, it cannot be used for anybody else in the world. So this person, Harvey Slater, he has a double your dinner hack, right? Double up your dinner hack. Now this is unique to Harvey. You cannot use this for anybody else, and it would not make sense to anybody else, right? So this is a good personalization, right? But it should also flow with the salutation. So if it says, "Hey Harvey, love your double up dinner hack," now it flows, right? And then you have the rest of the sentence. But if it's something like, "Hey Harvey, find it tough to prepare meals for lunch," that doesn't flow. And this is just an example. I'm sure you get what I'm speaking about. It just has to flow. When you read it out loud, it should seem natural and a way you would actually speak to a person. Copywriting is nothing but conversation in print, right? So that's what you're trying to do. It should flow, okay? The spelling and the grammar must be 100% spot on, or you won't be taken seriously. And The last point, be concise. Whenever possible, don't go like 2 or 3 or 4 lines unless it's really, really powerful and you're testing stuff out. But one sentence in general is a good practice. 2 sentences at the max, but more than that is unnecessary, and it's going to dilute the results you get. Okay. Now let's take a look at some Google Sheet examples. I've already prepared the document. Again, you can access the document by clicking here. Good personalizations and bad personalizations. So good personalizations, it's talking about their unique mechanism, winning Dolores award. It's talking about the awards, and everybody likes appreciation, right? Again, shout out LA, congratulations on your feature in shout out LA. Again, this tells them that we've actually done the homework. We've gone to the profile, which is either Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or LinkedIn. I outsourced this entirely, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It's really easy, but this is really a pain in the ass, really. Takes a lot of time, but without this, you cannot really succeed with cold email campaigns, especially if you want to get like 50-70% open rates, 10-15% reply rates, and 3 to 4% close rates, right? This is what drives the sales home. Okay. Now, this is another example. Ingrid is a friend. This is the name of a person, believe it or not. But Ingrid is a friend. Love how you helped him lose weight. Also, the post-nutrition strategies for immune health are amazing. I've been a reader after seeing a friend succeed. So because Ingrid has been a client with this person and he's a friend, they're going to be more responsive. Otherwise, they will look bad in the eyes of Ingrid, right? So some ideas of great personalizations are case studies, accomplishments. As I said, you can download it here, or you can also take a look at this here. Bad personalizations, something that's generic, that's too long, and these are some examples, right? This is loved your approach, see, grammatical error, loved the approach. It should be loved the approach you take, healing your client's relationship to food, combining intuitive eating. So this is probably a blog post that they wrote, healing your clients or client's relationship or relationship to food, combining intuitive eating or something like this, right? So this is super generic and it's the same thing. Really read and really loved your blog post on. So this can be automated, right? Somebody can easily scrape the titles from a blog, and all you really have to do is put this part right here in the you just have to change this part. The rest could be anything, right? Read and really loved your blog post on how to use social media to get traffic. Read and really loved your blog post on how to reduce your Facebook ads CPC. Whatever the title of the blog post is, they can write it. So it's super generic, and people, when you're approaching this market, they are smart enough to realize that this is just a generic thing. It's just somebody read the article, wanted to reach out to you. It's not going to be as powerful as somebody writing about your awards, somebody doing research, or somebody telling you that congratulations on being vaccinated. That tells them that you actually went through their profile. And there was another example. Okay, one of the things that worked really well for us is, we reached out and said, it's in the sample emails, I guess. One of the was LinkedIn videos in the comments and the common friends. So I used that as a personalization and worked like gangbusters. Okay, so the reset stories on IG are aesthetic and inspiring. What does that even mean, right? It's just it's super generic, right? It can be used for anybody who's on Instagram. Your journal looks great. I've been writing a journal for the past 4 years. Nobody cares, right? So these are bad examples. These are good examples. Just try to clone what's working, and that's what you really need. So I'm going to show you how to outsource this as well. The personalization of the first line is, let me just show you where it fits in, the sample email. This is where it fits in. Hey, Ray, and then the personalization. Okay, let me show you how it works. Hey, Ray, congrats on being vaccinated. Chinese herb pharmacy looks great, right? So it flows and it works right. And we have multiple examples, 3 templates. It's the same thing. We've used the personalization here. Hey, Sam, I was there at the conference ABC and your talk was amazing. Hey, Ray, your video ABC on LinkedIn is an eye-opener. This is what I was talking about earlier. No wonder you got testimonials for A, B, and C, common LinkedIn connection. Again, by doing this, if I actually have a common LinkedIn connection, it would make Ray look bad if he didn't reply or didn't respond, right? So that's it for personalizations. In the next video, we're going to talk about the angle, and personalization and angle really are what drive your cold email campaigns home and really what gets you the sales. So let's talk about the angle in the next video, and I'll talk to you later.